And so if you zoom in a little bit more, we have eventually we'll probably have a business line lady who's going to like coordinate all of this, but we don't need that particular manager today. You can kind of think of Matt as the business line lead for Mission X and me as the business line lead for platforms. But eventually it'll become a big enough job, hopefully. Someone has to do that full time. We will cross that bridge when we get there. But for today, we've got the best program and the Genesis program. I think everybody's pretty familiar with those two sort of buckets of mission app work. And then intro to how we think about ourselves, we have something that I've listed here in the framework, but we've referred to it a few different ways in Common Stack. We talked about it in mission app templates. It has a few different names. That's what we do, right? So you would have a product manager who would run this. But let's, for the sake of following the example to figure out how we're going to do collaboration, let's go in a little bit more to the program in EMS. If you look at this, we've kind of have not done an exhaustive list, right? Using graphical representation as an example. So, Widow, Overmatch, and Temcat are all projects for EMS, and in this selected example, these are actually all projects, about Widow. Yes, I'm getting this confusing. Widow, but Overmatch is about Widow, but Temcat is about Widow. The Widow project is about building Widow. Overmatch is a deployment of Widow at the end. Temcat is a deployment of Widow at Temcat. So then we have these needs to bring together people to solve those problems. So I'll use as an example the deployment of Widow at Overmatch. So we take a look here. You've got the software engineering department, you've got your design department, your program management office PMO, and this small, not using all of it. It would be a small, leaders product management department. So if you look here a little bit, Overmatch is about delivering software or an integration with software that we've already built the code for it. We've already built the app. So we're unlikely to need too much in the way of software engineering, but we'll probably need some DSOs to help us out. And so in this particular case, we're using some DSOs from IST over in Labs. But in a future case, we would likely assign a couple of DSOs in from the pool, or probably one of the DSOs in software engineering. And so those folks would show up kind of here. At this part of the group, this is your X and Y. And then we work with folks in the program management office to figure out, all right, where would the customer need this installed? When do they need it installed? What are some of their requirements, the use cases that they need for us to handle? And then we would go tackle that. In this case, there will probably not be a need to get cloud app involved because we're talking about a customization or a deployment of something that's already made. But you might run into a situation where you need to adopt cloud. And if so, your program manager should be in a position to reach out to the appropriate person in the product and bring them into the project and say, hey, we would like a little bit of your insight, your help to better understand this. Same thing with design. In the case of Overmatch deployments, it's unlikely that we're going to do any new design to change anything. But wait a minute, we get halfway down the pipe here and we think, well, yeah, but there's a bunch of assets in Widow that are for Air Force jets. And the Navy jets aren't all the same. We actually need to add several assets to the interface to make this go. Oh, okay, so maybe I do need some help from the design. So we trip over that particular situation, the program management office can say, hey, design department, we've got a handful of assets that we've created.